What's going on, Jerome's? Apparently we missed last week. We must have been too depressed after the Bros show. I don't blame Brosmer. But anyways, it's time for the most accurate power rankings in the known universe. And if you disagree with any single one of the rankings, you're wrong. How's it feel? So let's dive on in. Starting off at 33, as we always do, because we took Ohio State out. 33, Greasy Grimy Green Bay Packers allegedly beat the Bears because Caleb Williams decided to Caleb Williams at the end of the game. It is what it is, but I don't know. I think it's suppose the Packers are fallible. We certainly know that. We'll see them week 18. Cannot wait to knock them down a peg or two in the playoffs. It'd be good. As the Vikings sneak into the playoffs. The 32, you got the crooked Chicago Bears. So it seems like they have everything except for a quarterback. And I know Caleb made some throws except, well, thing about Caleb is I trust him, but I don't trust him. That's it. 31. We got the New York Jets. Is Aaron Glenn going to be one and done? I don't know. Also, their uniforms, like the black and the green, it kind of made me feel like I was having a stroke. It's no Gouda. 30. You got the commies. So they got blanked by the Vikings. No shame in their game there. Jaden Daniels. So I know a lot of people are thinking about, we'll just sit Jaden Daniels for the year. Dude needs reps. Right, he had a great rookie season. Second season, not so good. If he's healthy, he needs reps. Right, so but we'll see how it goes the rest of the way. Also, Dan Quinn and Cliff Kingsbury and their staff need to be fired. That's all. 29, you got the Falcons. Speaking of need to be fired, so Raheem Morris needs to be fired. Zach Robinson needs to be fired. The Falcons don't have a first-round pick. Might be a top 10 pick. Might even be a top 5 pick. But yeah, just no call, no show, no hope. And yeah, Seattle's good, but Atlanta is just listless. Also, special teams is terrible too. 28, you got the Raiders. So at least they covered in very infamous fashion as Portnoy just went off the rails. How often do they call delay a game on the defense? Like maybe 2-3 times a year? Yeah. 27, you got the Giants on bye, flying high. Vikings play the Giants in a couple weeks. Bring it on. 26, you got the Saints. So Tyler Shuck and his 39-year-old body looking really damn good, going and thrilling, beating the Buccaneers on the road. Buccaneers are in a bit of a tailspin right now. 25, we got the Cardinals. I feel bad for Cardinals fans, man, because it just seems like their job is to play in the late window and then get beat down by 20 or 30 points. That's what happens. But Michael Wilson putting up insane numbers with Jabroni Brisket. 24, you got the Tennessee Titans. So they lose the number 1 overall pick by beating down Shedeur Sanders and stopping the really terrible 2-point conversion. But Tennessee, again, I like Cam Ward. They need a lot of help around him. Yeah. 23, you got the Browns. So Shedeur Sanders looks really damn good. It's good to see there. Stefanski named him the starter of the rest of the year. Myles Garrett is closing in on the sack record. I believe he has 20, so it's going to be good. Browns play the Bears this weekend. Freezing temperatures. 22, you got the Bengals coming up a little bit short, is what it is. But, the Bengals and that defense is not good. Right? And, Trey Hendrickson out for the season now with a core muscle injury, knee and surgery. Probably wasn't about that life, about the season anyway. So, I don't know. The Bengals need to start hitting on some draft picks in free agency because, the trio on offense getting paid. I mean, that's a big-time deal. But Burrow's a stud, man, of Joe Burrow. 21, you got the Adam Thielen-led Steelers get a win over Baltimore because no one knows what a catch is anymore. Yeah. 20, you got the Carolina Panthers 7-6 on bye. So, it's going to be a fight. They play the Buccaneers twice in the last 4 weeks. It's going to be fun to see. 19, you got the Buccaneers. They fall at home against the Saints. And, Ibuka went from surefire offensive rookie of the year to bad. Dropping game-winning touchdowns, all that stuff. And there's so many injuries. Baker's dinged up. But, yeah. 18, got the Ravens. So they had a perfect opportunity, but Lamar just could not get it done. And Isaiah Likely, what is a catch? Don't know. But the Ravens, the Ravens and the Steelers, it seems like is it time for a change? Respect John Harbaugh, respect Mike Tomlin, but fresh start for everyone involved could be good. 17, you got the Chiefs. So the Ravens, the Chiefs, and Joe Burrow aren't in the playoffs right now, and probably don't look to make it. And the Chiefs, you can't just rely on Mahomes to be Superman. Yes, there's a ton of injuries up front, but I mean, the defense has been okay at times, but the weapons around Mahomes, no. The offensive line around Mahomes, no. Yeah. 16, you got the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? So the Vikings could beat the Cowboys' ass on Sunday Night Football. But, I mean, the offense is legit when George Pickens is interested. We'll see. 15, you got the Miami Dolphins. I mean, the Dolphins are sort of creeping. The Dolphins could actually sneak into the playoffs, which would be kind of great. And, Mike McDaniel saving his job. Sure, their job. It's looking good. 14, you got the Eagles. So Jalen Hurts turns the ball over 5 times, including the game-losing interception at the end. They've been a mess. And also, their offense has shifted since A.J. Brown was complaining about getting the football. Like, Devontae Smith is the better receiver. He's not getting the rock anymore. Jalen Hurts is not that guy. Nick Sirianni could be fired. A whole lot of issues here. 13, you got the Vikings. Speaking of issues, so they get off to Schneid. Beat the Commies down 31-0. J.J. McCarthy actually looks good. Defense gets after things, got some turnovers. Vikings take on the Cowboys, the Giants, the Lions, and the Packers. Oh my, down the stretch. Bring it on. Again, this is what the team is supposed to look like. 12, you got the Indiana. Who's your daddy? Beat the Ohio State Buckeyes. Julian Sand had probably his worst game of the year by far. Yeah, but Indiana, Mendoza, that defense. I mean, I love Kurt Cignetti, man. All he does. How did Kirk Cignetti go from a position coach on Saban's staff like a decade ago, and all of a sudden he dominates at James Madison, does the damn thing in Indiana? It's crazy, man. Love to see it. 11, you got the Colts. So Indianapolis is in trouble right now. And yeah, they're going to rely on 44-year-old Phillip Rivers coming off the couch after 5 years, growing up to Seattle. How'd that work out for Max Brosmer? Yeah. But the Colts lost 3 in a row. They start out 7-1. They may not even make the playoffs right now. It's tough, man. 10, you got the Lions. Whatever. I'm still not buying the Lions brand, but actually right now, if the playoffs started today, they'd be out. 9, the Texans. Actually, I should put the Texans higher. All right, so what are we going to do here? All right, so do I trust the Texans more than the Bills? Yes. Do I trust the Texans more than the 49ers? Yes. Do I trust the Texans more than the Chargers? Yes. Do I trust them more than the Jaguars? It's close. And they play a couple times down stretch. So we got the Bills. Josh Allen and company take care of them in that shootout in the snow. And so the Bills, the Chiefs, the Ravens, and Joe Burrow probably aren't making the playoffs. If the Bills don't win the Super Bowl this year, they're never going to win. Ever. 49ers off a bye, ideally getting healthy, good to go. Chargers, so Justin Herbert's a freaking stud, man. I don't think that they're going to go anywhere with that offensive line, but Jesse Minter on defense, I think Jesse Minter is going to be the hot head coaching candidate because of that defense. How about that D, baby? Texans, speaking of defense, D'Amico Ryans, Will Anderson, and Daniil Hunter, Jalen Petrie. I love the way the Texans play defense because, again, don't get me wrong, I love Flores and all the disguising, but the Texans just play cover 3 and quarters and just like, hey, this is what we're doing. We're going to beat your ass. It's like Legion of Boom Seahawks defense. It's great, man. It's really good. I got the Jaguars. Duval taking care of things against the Colts at home. The Colts haven't won in Jacksonville since 1934. It's crazy. This is the Grant Udinsky effect. Also, Trevor Lawrence making some plays, man. Then you got the Denver Broncos. Whatever. So they failed to cover. But that defense can take them far, and we'll see what they can do with the offense. Patriots by getting healthy at the right time, 11-2. Will Campbell ideally is going to be back pretty soon. Number 2, you got the Seahawks 10-3. Just put the bang thing on the Falcons, right? Rashid Shaheed, 100-yard kick return. Sam Darnold, bit up and down, yeah, but Seattle's looking good, especially that defense, man. I really hope that Phillip Rivers didn't come back just to get his ass whooped. I really hope not. And they got the Rams, doing their normal thing at 10-3. I think the Rams should be odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl right now, even though it's probably like 10 teams that could win the Super Bowl right now, which is kind of great. It's going to be really good. It's going to be a wild playoff bracket. There's going to be upsets all over the place. Like, there's no juggernauts, and any team could get beat on a given day. Kind of love it, man. It's going to be good. Anyways, That's it. That's at Week 15 NFL Power Rankings, the most accurate power rankings in the known universe. If you disagree with any single one of the rankings, you're wrong. How does it feel? Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best you know what to do. Skol. Production value.